Hi, my name is Tanya Jensen, and today I want to share a few ideas with you about your body, mind, and spirit. So we hear this term a lot, right? That we have a body, mind, and spirit, and it's become pretty popular. It used to be a fairly unique concept, but at least in the United States, other countries know this concept very well. So I first want to talk about body, okay? So it's really, really important that we listen to our bodies. Our bodies want to be taken care of in their highest way. Our body truly is the temple for harnessing our soul and for holding our soul. And so it's constantly guiding us, okay? Constantly guiding us to what is best. The thing that's really important is that we get still and listen to what our body is saying, okay? So a few ways that you can do this are by doing yoga, getting out in nature, meditating. And if you've turned your nose up to all of those ideas, then get creative and search it out on Google and look, find other ideas. But there's always a way. There's a way for every one of us to be able to still our body enough that we can listen to what it's saying and learn to tune in to what it's saying. That doesn't mean we're always going to do this perfectly, right? But so an example that I want to give you is my body knows what food and exercise are best for me to live at my highest capacity, okay? And so the problem is that our mind wants to keep us right where we're at and where we've always been. And so we can think, oh, well, I just need to go eat this ice cream right now, or I just need to go sit on the couch right now. And there is a time and place that might be okay, right? It's okay to treat ourselves sometimes. But when we learn to tune in and listen, then we'll really know, and we'll take that time to slow down and just say, okay, am I really hungry right now, or do I just need some water? Or maybe there's something that I need to be adding into my diet, or, several months ago I was having really bad headaches, and a couple of different people told me to take like a teaspoon of pink salt every day. Well, I started doing that and my headaches immediately went away. But my body was trying to get my attention to do that for a while, and then I finally listened. So like I said, there's times where it's okay to like go sit on the couch and watch TV. But listen, okay, to your body. What is actually, and ask the question, what's actually the best thing for me right now? And then, so just learning to recognize like those subtle differences, okay? The subtle differences. And this is a practice. This is not something that, we remember immediately, because the truth is you knew how to do this once. When you were a brand new baby, you knew how to get your needs met, and you knew exactly what your body needed, okay? So we just have to get back to that place of remembering what we really need, okay? Number 2, our mind. So we spend a lot of times trying to control other people, right? And it's a waste of time. It's a waste of our time trying to control other people. Like, trust me, I've spent hours upon hours wasting my time trying to control my children and my husband and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't work. It just doesn't. So the only thing we really can control is our mind. And that's where we're going to spend our best time. So the best time spent is controlling your own mind. Okay? And all of this goes hand in hand, right? The more we listen to our body and what our body is saying and guiding us to, then that's going to help us to pay attention and be able to control our mind more, right? Okay, so number 1, pay attention to your thoughts. What are you thinking about? Are you commiserating in your brain all the time? Are you bitching and whining and complaining? Are you miserable? Are you going back and forth between decisions? write that shit down. Write it down. Get it? I do something called morning pages, okay? And morning pages is a way to just get all that shit out of your brain and get it on paper, and you can write all the most horrible stuff you ever want. If there's somebody in your life you just absolutely can't stand them and you want to call them every name in the book, and just get it out. Just get it out. Write it down in your morning pages. And morning pages are just, as soon as you wake up in the morning, you spend 30 minutes or write 3 pages, and you just, it's funny, I'm reading this. It's just stream of consciousness. Okay, so just stream of consciousness, just write all that stuff down, and it's going to be really random. You don't even want to read it. This idea came from a book called The Artist Way. The Artist Way. I highly recommend that book. Okay, I'll write it down. The Artist Way. You can find it on Amazon. Okay, and number 2, slow down. Oh, do you notice a theme? Slow down. We said that over here. Get still. So slow down. Slow down. And take mindful action. So if you slow down instead of just cramming all the shit in your mouth, which I'm very guilty of that, okay? Slow down and think, do I actually want this ice cream right now? Like, okay, and then you can choose to say, no, I don't actually want this ice cream right now. We listen to our body, and then you control your mind, and you're going to say, no, I'm not actually going to do that. I'm not going to eat the ice cream because I know I'm going to feel like crap later if I eat the ice cream. And so that's one way of controlling your mind. Okay. Number 3, use your mind to take action on what your body has guided you to do. Well, I just said that. Okay. So I guess they go together. I'm one step ahead of myself. So use mind to take action on what our body is telling us to do. Okay, so I just gave that example. So number 3 is, well, this was 1 through 3, but now we're going to move on to spirit. Okay, so allow spirit to guide you. We often say things like, oh, I wish there was a guidebook on how to raise my children. I wish there was a guidebook on life. Hello, there is. It's right within you. It's all around you. It's bigger than you can even imagine. It's your spirit. It's your soul. It's constantly guiding you. It's guiding your body. It's trying to guide your mind. Okay? And it resides in here. When we listen to our heart, that's the best way to tune into our spirit, okay? When there are more neural pathways going from your heart up to your brain than from your brain down to your heart. What does that tell you? That tells you that it's more important to let your heart guide and send the messages to your brain and then take action on them than it is to let your brain guide. Okay? So the first step to listening to your soul and your spirit is surrender. Easier said than done, right? I'm not going to tell you that this is easy. It's not necessarily easy, but it's very worth it. Like even now, I just noticed, I just checked in and I could feel myself gripping in my body. And so I'm practicing relaxing that. 2 of the areas that we grip the most is here in our chest. We hold our breath. Take a big deep breath. Okay. And we grip down through our pelvic floor. This applies to men and women. You breathe down through your pelvic floor as well. And so we hold tight there, right? And for me, I think, when I was pregnant with my babies, I didn't want to pee my pants. So you hold up tight, right? But we tend to hold a lot of tension there. So remember just to relax. Remember to breathe and relax through your pelvic floor. So number 2, the key, the word that has gone through all of this is really slow down, right? Slow down. It's gone through here and here and here. So slow your breath. Okay? Slow your breathing. Practice that. Practice that through meditation. Practice it anytime maybe when you're driving. practice slowing your breath. Because you can tell, one of the ways that I can tell that I'm on the right path is when I get into this like slow rhythmic breathing, kind of that same kind of breathing that you get when you're in the middle of making love with your lover and you're just like, your breath is just slow and rhythmic, and it's just like this dance of your breathing, and it's just such a beautiful thing. That's how I know I'm on the right path. Okay, when I get into that space of that just slow rhythmic breath. But we have to practice. We have to create rituals in our life, okay? And creating those rituals to slow down will actually help us to speed up. It will help us to accomplish more. It'll help us to feel happy and have joy and all the things. But slowing down is the way to get there. Slowing down and slowing your breath is the way to contact, to connect with your spirit. Okay? Yeah. So I think I covered everything I wanted to. I hope that you've gained something from this. I've enjoyed teaching this to you. And I just hope you have a really, really beautiful day. You can find out more about the services that I offer on TanyaJensen.com. I also have a really beautiful, incredible, super fun, amazing group of women on Facebook at Changing Motherhood Tribe. We have a really great Facebook group. So please reach out if you need some support. And I hope that you have a really great day. Thanks.